In Tokyo Revengers episode 16, titled Once Upon a Time, we take a deep dive into the backstory of two of Toman's most feared leaders, Kazutora Hanamiya and Baji Keisuke. This episode gives us a front-row seat to the tragic origins of their friendship, their descent into darkness, and the events that shaped the dangerous Valhalla gang. The episode opens with Takemichi Hanagaki, our time-traveling delinquent, who's now determined to bring Baji back into Toman before he joins Valhalla permanently. But before we can even process Takemichi's next move, we're thrown into a flashback. And this isn't just any flashback. We're taken back 2 years earlier to the very moment that Kazutora and Baji's lives changed forever. These two were best friends, both wild, reckless, and obsessed with proving their loyalty to their newly formed gang, the Tokyo Manji Gang. But like most things in Tokyo Revengers, their story isn't filled with sunshine and friendship bracelets.
Nope.
This is a tragedy in the making. At the heart of this flashback is Kazutora, a boy with enough chaotic energy to power all of Tokyo. He comes up with a fantastic idea. Why not steal a motorcycle for Mikey, their fearless leader? But not just any motorcycle, a CB250T, Mikey's dream bike. Kazutora and Baji, in their teenage wisdom, or lack thereof, decide breaking into a bike shop at night is the best way to show Mikey their love. Now, at this point, every anime fan watching is screaming at the screen, because when has a plan like this ever ended well? Answer: never. The tension skyrockets as the boys successfully break into the shop. They're nervous but excited, thinking they've pulled off the ultimate heist. But just as they're about to steal the bike, the shop owner arrives. And here's where the bombshell drops. The shop owner isn't just some random guy, it's Shinichiro Sano, Mikey's older brother. What happens next is pure devastation. In a moment of blind panic, Kazutora grabs a wrench and swings. And with that one swing, everything changes. Baji is frozen in horror. Mikey's brother collapses, blood spilling onto the floor. Kazutora just killed the person Mikey loved most. And if you thought it couldn't get worse, Kazutora, in the most unhinged, emotionally unstable moment ever, looks at Baji and says, "This is Mikey's fault."
Yep, you heard that right.
Kazutora blames Mikey for this disaster because, in his mind, if Mikey had never wanted the bike, they wouldn't have broken in. It's a completely twisted way of thinking, and this is where Kazutora's psychological break officially happens. We cut back to the present, where Kazutora is now one of the top fighters in Valhalla, completely brainwashed into thinking Mikey is his true enemy. Meanwhile, Baji, carrying the weight of this guilt, has distanced himself from Mikey and Toman. This one night shattered everything: a friendship, a family, and ultimately, a future. Takemichi, now realizing the gravity of what happened, understands Baji isn't just trying to betray Toman. He's carrying a burden so heavy that leaving might be his only escape. The episode ends with Takemichi now more determined than ever. He knows that if he wants to save Toman, he has to find a way to bring Baji back and somehow stop Kazutora's madness before it's too late. And with that, episode 16 leaves us emotionally drained, gripping our seats, and probably questioning every decision Kazutora has ever made.